welcome back to another episode of Unpredictable. Guys, it's been forever since I have recorded, and I'm so sorry for that. But today I'm here to explain myself a little bit. So here we go. So yes, to start off, who all love summer? I know I do. But who hates how busy it is? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I always look so forward to summer because of the weather, and you get to do a lot more fun things outside, campfires. I love fires. And we have just been so busy this entire summer, hence the reason the podcasts are not being done. June, I feel like, is like the start of summer. We had a wedding that I was a coordinator of. I was a wedding coordinator. So, if you guys have any weddings coming up and you guys want me to be your wedding coordinator, let me know. Because I actually really enjoyed it. I did really enjoy it. So, yeah, June I was in charge of a wedding, or in charge of helping the bride with everything, and then rehearsal and all that stuff was happening. And then July hits, and that's like the party month. We had parades. We actually didn't go to one of the parades because it got rained out. And so yeah, we had that. And then that weekend, actually, so we have our Most camp that we have. So we had Most camp that one weekend. It was like, I think the last weekend in June, maybe. And then the 4th came along, and right after the parade on the 4th, the Moss family goes back to the pavilion and we eat lunch there. So I think was the 4th on a Tuesday? I think it was. So we just had Moss camp. So we had Monday to break. Tuesday was the 4th. So we had that. And then we might have, no, and then, so that was Tuesday. Then that following Sunday, we had our big Moss gathering. All in 1 week, kind of. So July was really, really busy too. I think I did get a podcast up in July. I think I did. I don't remember whenever I posted the friendship one. But if you guys have not checked that one out, you should check it out. It was really, really good. So that was kind of June and July of our life. And then August, it has been crazy. Literally, I will never ever let any month ever in my entire life look like this month ever again, if I have anything to say. First weekend in August, we did a camping trip with the crew. You guys have all seen them on my vlogs, I think. It was me, Kirsten, Janessa and Jeffrey, and Colton, and Javon and Jeremy. And that was a ton of fun. And it was a longer weekend of camping. We went down Thursday evening, and then we came back on Sunday, which I recommend that if you actually enjoy camping. We had a settlers tournament that we had down there. And we bought a goat that says the goat of settlers on it. And that was the prize if you won the tournament of the weekend. And Tyrell ended up winning. It was so annoying because I could have won. I almost won a couple rounds before him, and then someone either didn't give me a card that I needed, the one card I needed, or someone took a spot that was all I needed. So I didn't win. But yeah, that weekend was really, really fun. We played a ton of settlers. So Thursday night we got there. We actually, me and Tyrell and Cohen and Ness and Kirsten went down early. We set up our tents. We went to the beach, and while we were at the beach, Jeremy and Juan showed up. So we were just hanging out there for a while, and then we went back and made some food, started some settlers, and then that night we decided to wake up super early at 6:30. That's early for me anyways, to watch the sunrise. And so we did that, but we missed it, but we got up anyways. So Friday we got up, we hung out, played some volleyball, but then the afternoon hit and we were all dead. So we just took naps. in the middle of the day on Friday. And then we ate so good down there. We had burgers and fries for 2 of the meals because we had leftovers. Oh, Jeffrey showed up late Friday night at like 11 or 12 or something. We stayed up till like 1 Friday night.
Bruh.
And then got up at 6:30, so that's why we were all kind of dead on Friday. But Jeffrey brought his dad's fry thing with him, and he deep fried our fries, and they were freaking good. They were so good. So we had that. We had mountain pies. We had s'mores. We had sandwiches for the one time. Yeah, we ate really good. I made a cake because Jeremy and Colton had their birthdays on Saturday while we were there, which was really fun. Had lots of good snacks. We ate all our snacks. I thought it was a ton of snacks, and we ate them fast. We ate them really fast. So yeah, Friday, then played some more Settlers, and then we were all dead by like midnight, so we went to bed. And then Saturday, slept in a little bit longer, but we still got up early. I don't know why we still got up early. It was like 7:30. And then we played a lot of spike ball that day. Some volleyball. Swam some. Oh, while we were, was this Friday or Saturday? I think it was Friday. We just went into the water, and then all of a sudden a guy was like, "Hey, you might want to watch out," because the Coast Guard was coming our way. She was walking that way. He's like, "There's a snake coming towards you," and we're like, "Oh, we're out. Heck no." And so we got out and we were watching her, and the Coast Guard literally followed the snake and then grabbed it from in the water and was holding it and took it all the way back to its hole. And it was a girl. So kudos to her. I would have been terrified. I hate snakes. It rained a little bit Saturday night, but so Colin actually took an 8-person tent, which was super nice because we were maybe going to get canopies because we knew there was a chance of rain. But he had an 8-person tent, so while it was raining, we just all went in the tent, played some music, we're singing, jamming out. It was a good time. It was really fun. And then Sunday rolled around. We sang around the fire with Tyrell playing guitar for our church service. And then we had the semis that morning and the championship to play. And in the semis was me, Tyrell, and Ness for one game, and then Javon and Colton and Jeremy for the other game. And then I won our game, and Colton won their game. And so me and Tyrell and Colton and Javon went to the championship, and Tyrell took the dub. Yeah, Sunday cleanup was not bad at all this time. So that was the first weekend in August. Oh, I'm starting to remember everything as I continue talking. There was a week that Brianna and Kyle came in, Tyrell's sister, and they came in for her gender reveal. She's having a boy, so that's exciting. It's the first one. And then they were in for a little less than a week, but almost a week. And so we hung out a lot with them last weekend of July. In between us hanging out with Brandon and Kyle for their gender reveal, the next weekend, Tyrell has his first disc golf tournament, which was crazy. He did really good for his first tournament. I don't remember what his score was, but it was not bad. It wasn't bad for his first tournament. He did it with Chuck, and so we went out to Chuck and Chantel's area, which was about 3 to 4 hours away, and we stayed out for that weekend. That was right before last weekend, which was camping last weekend. So that was 3 weekends in a row, okay, that we were busy. This weekend, we are celebrating our 1-year anniversary. We did not get the chance to do it in June. We were going to, and then for some reason, we were like, well, maybe it'll calm down. Oh, and then also his family was planning on going on a cruise in June, but we had to get our passports all renewed pretty much, and we didn't think they were going to come in time, so we pushed that off to August, which made 2 trips in August already. So yeah, this weekend we're celebrating that. We're going to PA, and we're gonna go jet skiing and have a lake day one day. And then there's some disc golf courses where we're going, so we're gonna go to that, and who knows what else. We're gonna get sushi one night, so I'm excited. We're leaving tomorrow, and then coming back Tuesday sometime. So yeah, that's happening. I'm super super excited about that. I'm Work has been really busy. It feels like just trying to fit everybody in between vacations and stuff, which it's mainly been on weekends, so that's really nice. But I love my I it feels like winter we had all of our Saturdays free. Yeah, trying to fit work in has just felt busy. Hence, and that's also like literally between me cleaning and then making sure house and food is being taken care of for the trips and going on the trips and stuff. It's like my time here at home has just been precious, and so I did not want to ruin it. So then we get back Tuesday. We are home Wednesday and Thursday. And then Friday, we leave to go to his family's vacation. We're going on a cruise. We're going to the Bahamas. So I'm very excited about that. At first, I watch a lot of shark movies. I was like, am I going to be scared the whole time? Am I going to get seasick on this thing? But you can barely feel like swaying, I guess, when you're on a cruise because it's so big. So I've just been getting super excited about the cruise as well. The worst part about it is we are going on the ship from the North Carolinas. So we're leaving Friday morning at 8. And we have like a 7-hour drive or so that day. And then we have an Airbnb and we're gonna stay there that night. We'll get there around like 6 or 7, and then we don't have to leave till like 9 or so the next morning. So we'll get to have a little bit of chill time in between those times. And then we're on the cruise from Saturday to Thursday morning. And I know we're stopping at 2 places sometime in those days. So, yeah, that'll be really fun. I'm really excited about it. They have a 24-hour buffet that I've heard about. So I told Tyrell, last night, I was like, Tyrell, you know what we gotta do? We gotta stay up really late, watch movies, and then at like midnight or 1 o'clock, let's just go down to the buffet and eat food. How fun would that be? But yeah, there's mini golf on it. I don't know what all is on this ship, honestly. So I just know I'm really excited. That is happening all in August. We have no weekends open in August. We're literally home for maybe 2 weeks combined in August. That's it. It's that. But yeah, it'll be fun. I've been enjoying it. I feel like my mental state and my just myself and how I treat people has definitely been, I don't know. I feel like I've just been kind of exhausted, and I feel like that's definitely coming across whenever I talk to people sometimes. And I just get stressed, I feel like, really easily. But I feel like one thing I told myself before these things started was take one vacation at a time instead of looking at all of them at one time. And that has been really helpful. And because I've been doing that, like, I've been enjoying all of them. So yeah, that is kind of what's been going on. Just some other little cool things that have been happening and also some not cool things. At the end of July, we decided sometime in July, I think, I told her I really want a dog. We have a stray cat that the people that used to live here before, our landlords, they started feeding it and then got it fixed and just have been taking care of it. And so they were like, "Hey, can you feed the cat for us?" So yeah, we feed her, and I'm not a huge cat fan. Sorry for all of those of you who are cat fans. I'm not a really cat fan. I like kittens. I love to cuddle with kitties, but not a cat person. So whenever I come home, she always runs up the pathway and just sits out there until I get out of my car. And because I clean, I normally don't leave the house till like 9, sometimes 8:30 at the earliest. But then I get home at like 2. And so then Tyrell Tyrell leaves normally at 7:30. And so I'm home a bulk of the time without Tyrell. And I told Tyrell that I feel like it would be really fun to have a companion here with me. And I hate hair though. So I was like, okay, we gotta find a doggo that does not really shed. And so I decided on a Yorkie. And I told my aunt, because she raises Yorkies, and the one time she sent me a post of a lady that she knows that was selling puppies for $250. That's it. For $250. And she was like, this is a really good deal, Karina. You should probably take this one if you're going to get one. So we're like, all right. But they're selling them now and we're gone literally all of August. Like we can't give someone a puppy who's not potty trained. Like no one wants to have that in their house. I messaged her and she was sending me videos of the puppy and I was like, hey, do you mind like holding it till August because we're literally gone? She was like, oh yeah, like as long as you just like at least send half the money before then. I was like, yeah, that's completely valid, just in case we want to opt out of it at the end of August or something. So it was going good, and then all of a sudden I got a text the one morning and she was like, hello, how was your morning? And I was like, okay, that's really weird. I was like, good, how's our puppy doing? She's like, good, but he's kind of running out of food, so can you send me $70 for dog food?
What?
I was like, absolutely not. I'm not sending you $70 for a month. I didn't say this, but $70 for a month for a Yorkie is ridiculous. They're not going to eat a ton. So I called my sister and I was like, this does not sound right, does it? And she was like, Karina, I'm a little scared that you just maybe got scammed. And I had already sent her $100. So I told my mom about her and she was like, okay, send me her Facebook profile. And so I did, and they knew her. She was very well known by a lot of people. And so they messaged her herself and was like, hey, what's going on? Like, why are you asking for so much money from my daughter or something? And she was like, money for food for a dog? I have no idea what you're talking about. So she got scammed on her profile. And then through that scam, she was messaging me. The scammer was. So super, super annoying. I was so mad because then the dog didn't exist. But then we ended up, I just found out this past week that we got our money back. So, anyways, hopefully they caught the scammer and are dealing with them. Yeah, an hour after I had told our friends that we told that I got scammed and there is no puppy. My one friend actually messaged me and was like, hey, my sisters actually have a female and they're wanting to breed eventually. So what would you say if we bought a male? It would be your dog, but then when we're ready to start breeding, you're just like, hey, can we have the dog for a couple days or something? And you guys get the puppy for free. So now that's happening. And so we're still getting a puppy, a Yorkie. And he messaged me this past week actually, and I was hoping that we could get it like in September, early September. So we're gonna get it in November, which is annoying because then it kind of gets cold. But yeah, we have a cage, we have a nice back porch that I can just let it out on and potty train it that way, I guess. So we're getting a dog, so that's exciting. That's a huge life update. Last year, actually, I don't know if I said, I think maybe I said that we played in a volleyball league. We decided to not play in that one this year. He does a spring and a fall league. But we are not doing that this year. So we'll have a little more open evenings, hopefully, this winter, which will be super, super nice. So, yeah. The only other thing I can think of to tell you guys is the crew, my friend group, one of my friend groups, is slowly splitting apart.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
So the camping weekend happened last weekend, and then this past Monday, my sister actually left to go to somewhere in Arkansas. She's taking care of old people. So she's out there for a year. At one point, they said she can only visit like twice in the year, but supposedly she can visit a lot more than that. But we don't know when she's coming back. And then Jeremy, he's leaving for Bible school for 5 weeks. He's not leaving till like the 23rd of August, but because we're leaving and having all of our vacations, our last day that we saw him was this past Wednesday. And we won't see him for like 2 months instead of only 5 weeks. And then Colton is also going to Bible school at Rosedale for a year, but he has like breaks and he could come back every weekend if he wanted to. Life is going to look a whole lot different in the next month, especially whenever it comes to friend groups. So yeah, I've been enjoying life a lot. It's been a lot of fun, really busy, but a lot of good times. And I've missed doing podcasts. And I could be like vlogging all of our vacations, but then I feel like I'm not going to be enjoying it. I've been taking videos and stuff, but yeah. I feel like if I try to make sure I get enough content for my YouTube videos, then I won't enjoy them as much. So I have not been doing that. So the future of the podcast, guys, I know I've been sucky these past 3 months because I still have so much energy for this podcast, for vlogs. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I might just do like a vlog of the compilation of our summer. Who knows? Because I think that could be really fun. Then you guys could see a little bit of what we've been doing on our vacations and stuff. But yeah, I've been really missing, honestly, doing this and talking with you guys. I have a couple other really cool subjects that I'm very excited about. And finally, the one person that I really wanted to do one with is now finally back here at home, and I could do one with him, but I haven't asked him to do it yet because we're busy. So I probably won't do another podcast till sometime in the middle of September. Just to be able to decompress, relax from all the vacations. I think that's all I have. So I really hope you guys enjoy this podcast, and please continue to watch my videos and watch my old videos if you haven't yet. Yeah, we've been really excited. Also, I'm thinking there have been some people that have commented about like the Wondershare line that goes across my videos, and it's kind of expensive to have to get rid of that thing. So if people really don't like it, people could start sponsoring the podcast if they want. And I would give my PayPal and Cash App out there, and then you guys would be mentioned in the podcasts. So yeah, that's a possibility. Yeah, if this continues to grow, I would like to go a lot bigger with my podcasts. Eventually, I would like to have like a studio kind of thing, get a lot better mics, and go crazy with the podcast. So that is a dream of mine, but we'll see. Oh, also something cool too that we just did. There's some land that we have been interested in. So we sent letters to some of those people and we're like, hey, we would buy some land from you if you would be willing to let us have some. So we're not super hopeful in it, but it could literally change our lives. So our future. So that's exciting too. I will miss this little trailer, but I'm so excited to have a bigger kitchen and a bigger living room. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time.